Yeah, so I've lived in Gainesville, Florida my entire life. I spent the last 4 years helping people buy and sell homes here in Gainesville. The thing that I keep hearing from people that move here, from people that are already living here, from people that are thinking about leaving, is the same thing over and over again. Nobody told me that. Nobody told me that the road that connects where I live to where I work is extremely busy. Nobody told me which neighborhood is going to fit my lifestyle, and which one just looks good on a website. Not the Wikipedia version, not the Zillow version, the real version of what it's like to be here in Gainesville, Florida. So that's this channel. Let me tell you who I am and why I built this. My name is Alex Coleman. I'm a realtor here in Gainesville, Florida, and the founder of the AETHER Group at Keller Gainesville Realty Partners. I grew up here. I know what this city was like 20 years ago. I know what this city is like right now, and I have a very clear picture of what this city is, what it means to me, and what I, from experience, know it to be in the eyes of the people that live here. I also want to be honest with you about something. My path to where I am right now and my journey and what led me to real estate is not a straight line, and I'm sure you are probably the same way. I went through some really hard years prior to getting into real estate. I found it found me, and something clicked. Not because it was easy, because it was not, because I was genuinely good at being in the room as a supporting hand for the people that are making arguably the biggest financial investment of their life. And I noticed a pattern that the authenticity, the realness, the relationship building was what made the people that I was serving comfortable and feel like they have not just a representative, but a team member that had this, what can be very complicated process, totally handled. In 21, I got sober. I started building. I met my wife, Kate, and we bought a fantastic 1961 mid-century modern home that is very true to Gainesville that we are slowly bringing back to life right now, one project at a time. We wake up at about 4 o'clock every single morning to have some tea and coffee together and get ready for the day. I go for a run in the morning. Running is a huge part of who I am as a human being and what I like to do and how I connect with people. I actually built a running community here in town called Ruvo with a very close friend of mine. His name is Brent Line, and he is one of the top commercial real estate professionals and consultants here in Gainesville, Florida. So he's the commercial side, I'm the residential side, but we wanted to build something that was community-based that had nothing to do with real estate because it can be so consuming, and that this was just something that we both enjoyed, that we had accountability to everybody that shows up every Tuesday at 6 p.m. in the Hale Village Center. That is something that I am very proud of and that we are having a phenomenal time with. So about 4 months ago, I was meeting with my coach, a guy named Kyle Evans, who's one of the best in the business in the country. And he asked me a question that made me think, and it changed everything. He looked at me through the Zoom camera and he said, "What does your life look like in 36 months? It really made me think. And so I told him, and he said, "Can you build that out where you are right now?" The answer was no. And it wasn't a good versus bad. It simply was just that the team that I was on worked in a different way than what I was picturing my life looking like in 36 months. The difference was how the relationship starts is important to me. And it looks a little bit different than how how I was working. The people that I wanted to serve, the relationships that I wanted to build, how I wanted to build them, even the content that I was going to be creating for you. The events that I wanted to host, none of it fit into somebody else's box. So I created my own. AETHER Group is relationship based. So we believe that the person that's going to be helping you through one of the biggest decisions that you're going to make throughout your life should know you, should know the real you before signing anything. So here's who this channel is for. If you are moving to Gainesville, whether it's in the next 30 to 60 days, or if you're just thinking about it and this might be 2 years down the road, or if it's just an idea that you've had and it's something that you are interested in learning a little bit more about the Gainesville city and the area, this channel is for you. I'm going to show you the city the way that somebody that you know, love, and care about, who maybe just moved to the city, they're excited to show you. And that's the viewpoint from which we want to show the city and teach you about it. So we're talking about the roads, the neighborhoods, the coffee shops that you should be interested in, the places that you should go, the places that may not be of interest to you. The good sides of Gainesville, the not great sides of Gainesville, the Gainesville at its realest. Certainly the things that are sure to surprise you, and definitely the things that are going to make you glad that you came. If you already live here in Gainesville, this channel is also for you. There's things that people that have lived in the city for 10 years don't even know. So we'll be talking about the inside scoop of Gainesville, the stuff that makes you feel like you really live in the city, not just a place that you exist. The roads that actually work for you, for your personal commute, the market data translated into plain English, not realtor jargon, which I have to catch myself whenever I'm using terms that we in the industry use, and I realize that not everybody knows what some of those terms are and what they really implicate. I also want to show you the real stuff too. So what my life looks like, what somebody's life actually looks like in Gainesville, Florida, my wife's garden at home, and some of the other gardens that she helps with her little side business as well, helping people get ready to sell their home. At the end of the day, I think you should know who I am. I think that it's important to have somebody that you feel like you know on the other side of the camera, that's telling you real things about a real place that you may really be living in. And I think that it's my duty to you for you to be able to get to know me before you trust me with something that is such a major decision and process. So every single week there's new videos about the roads, commutes, travel hacks, the neighborhoods, the market updates, the local spots, and then the personal things, and honestly everything in between. So if that's what you're looking for, you found the right channel. And so after watching this video, if you feel like this is what you are looking for, subscribe and follow along and see what helpful information you can find about what's relevant to you throughout all of the videos on this channel, from the past videos that we've made, and looking forward to all of the videos that are to come. And if you are planning on moving to Gainesville, the very first thing that I would do after watching this video is to click this link right here. It is a video about what it's actually like to live here in Gainesville. So thank you so much for tagging along on this journey, and I will see you on the next one.